thinking back, I had to build habits that became my survival tools. I started every morning with prayer because that was my life. I did my devotion like any good Christian. I kept scripture cards in my purse. Nowadays, I needed to say, because sometimes when the stress come on you and the attacks and the pressures and the grief, you know, we tend to say, oh, you need to word and hold the word and keep the word in your heart. Pressure will press it out. And I remember I used to put post-it notes all over the place because the scripture sometimes wouldn't come because, you know, the attack is coming. It starts in the mind. And I would put the scripture cards and I would put the post-it all over the place. I had a small circle of prayer partners, you know, because in seasons like that in your life, you have to know who is praying and agreeing with you.
Oh, yes.
I could call them any hour of the day because who knows that pain don't wait on you. It comes anytime. You don't know when it's going to come upon you. And I'm telling you, there are times when I feel like I was losing my mind. I was losing my even breath that was in my body. That's how the grief was sucking the life out of me. And I found that when I filled my house with worship music, that would calm my spirit. That would remind me the words. I didn't have to say anything. The music would speak for me. The tears would just flow. Sometimes I couldn't even pray a long prayer. All I could say was, Lord, help me. But even that was, I believe, was enough for him to strengthen me for the next, that was I'm about to face, the next step. That's when you live and experience a scripture that says, when we cannot pray, the Spirit of God makes intercession for us. Right. Listen to me, sister. I know that there were days when I just sat in silence and tears were running and I couldn't say anything. It was just groaning. And I know there's a scripture that tells us that our tears are bottled. Their prayers unto God. God understands them. And that the Spirit of God makes intercession for us. And our groanings become those prayers. When I tell you, I know my tears and my groanings spoke for me when I had nothing left.